Okay, so now I think it's working. Perfect. Great. So, hi everyone. So nice that you wanted to follow today. I'll just give it a minute or so before starting to show anything or say anything. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. It's really nice to see that people are actually here. Great. So just to introduce myself to everyone, my name is Emma. I am 25 and I live here in Aarhus in Denmark. And I am donor conceived. And that's why I share on this Instagram profile that I have. And yeah, that's also one of the things we're going to talk about today for sure. So the thing I am going to show you guys today is this book that my parents made for me when I was just a baby, and I'll explain a bit about how we used it in our family to talk about my donor conception. So yeah, hopefully it will be a help to some of you guys to maybe get inspired to make a similar book to the one my parents made, or just to do something else to get to talk to a child about the conception. So yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and get started. So this is the front with pictures of me as a child. So yeah, it is like my mother's drawings and pictures of friends and family in here. So yeah, and first page here, you can see it's called in Danish Emma's book, and it starts with an explanation on why my parents chose to write this book, because they had experienced many years of trouble conceiving, and it says that it's been a really tough decision, and their wish is to talk about some of the problems while I'm still a child, so that it might be easier growing up. And then it has a quote from a book here. Yeah. Okay, first page, I'll show you guys. It has some text in Danish, I'll explain it, and then it has a picture here of my parents when they got married. So it says that once upon a time a man and a woman loved each other very much and wanted to get married, and that was your mom and dad, and they were married on a summer day with friends and family. Yeah, next page, text, and also picture and a couple thinking of a child. And this page says, because mom and dad were so happy and loved each other so much, they wanted a child. They wanted a child to love and to hold and to kiss and to see grow up. But time went on and no child came. And then we have text here and pictures, and these are actually pictures of children from my parents' friends and cousins and stuff like that. So I've gotten a question here. How old were you when your parents gave you the book? And actually I have no memory of it, so I've been really quite small. I think we've read it since I was about 3 years old or something like that. So this page says, everyone they knew had children, sweet and lovely children that mom and dad were very happy about, but they wanted their own child. Sometimes mom was so sad that she even cried. And then here is my mom crying. And then next page here with pictures of the doctor and babies. And it says, one day mom and dad decided that they wanted to know why no child came, and therefore they went to the hospital and was examined by a doctor. The doctor knew a lot about why some people cannot have children. Then here, a drawing of sperm and an egg and a picture of my dad, and then some text. And the text says, to make a child, the woman needs to make an egg and the man sperm cells. And the doctor found out that dad didn't make sperm cells enough, and that was the reason mom and dad could not have a child. And then we move on to this lovely drawing my mom made with also text. And it says, a man mom and dad did not know wanted to help, and he gave sperm enough to put on mommy's egg. And soon she was pregnant. Mom and dad were so happy when they got the knowledge that there was a child growing in mother's stomach. The child grew and grew. First she was very little and almost nothing, but soon she was a little baby. And then there's this picture of how a child develops inside the stomach. Yeah. And next is also a picture of a pregnancy and a picture of my mom and dad while my mom was pregnant with me. And it says, mom's belly got bigger and bigger, and everyone could see that there was a baby in there. Mom and dad were so happy about their little baby. And then picture here of me from when I was born and my parents. And it says, one night my mother had very bad stomach pains and knew that now the baby wanted to come out. And in the morning the baby was born. It was you, Emma. You were beautiful and big, 4 kilograms and 33 centimeters. You were so lovely. Mom and dad were very, very happy. Yeah, and that was actually the book. Also the back of the book. So as you can see, it's quite a simple book with just a lot of drawings, not really a lot of text, but it was enough to, when you're a child, when you hear the story a lot of times and you see these pictures, it gets you talking, asking questions, talking about how the sperm and the egg, how you create a child, why did we need the nice man, as we've always called him, to help. So I feel like it's been a very, very big part of me understanding, and it's been a long process. And well, we read it quite often, but it was always because I wanted to. And it's always been a book that meant really a lot to me because, well, I think it's obvious how much time and effort and love they've put into this. yeah, so, and also I think sometimes the hard part is one of the questions I get a lot is when to tell. And when you understand something gradually, you don't have to choose a certain point when you tell. It's more like a process, and I think that's nice both for the child but also for the parents, to be more okay with the fact. So yeah. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to write them as a comment, and I'll try to answer them if I can. So I think someone's asked me if my book will be available on Amazon soon, and that book is the other book. It's a book I've written about my experience and my parents' experience as well. Someone says that, did you share your book with your sisters while you were little? Actually, they also made books for my sisters, because my sisters I made through a new method at that time, ICSI, and that's why their book is a bit different, and also they're twins, so there was some other problems to address. But yeah, I think they haven't had as big a need for the book as I had. And my mom has left a comment here. She says that it was important for her to write to me both as a child but also as an adult, and that she was afraid that I would not understand the choices they'd made. And someone's saying that they are pregnant with identical twins, and she made a book as well, but it's more a version for teenagers. I think that's a good idea as well, but I think the great part about this book is that it is a really, really nice way to start talking to your child about it. But it could be any other book about donor conception or egg donation, or whatever you feel like you need to talk to your child about. Let's see here. So back to the Amazon book thing. The book is live on Amazon now, so you can buy it on Amazon. It went live yesterday, so that's really, really nice. And there are comments of people saying that they've made similar books, and I've had comments about this before, and I think it's just amazing that people are doing this, because I know how much it helped me and my family, and I feel like it's a great way to express feelings and talk about them. How often did you talk about your story in your family? So I don't know, in our family, just the 5 of us, I think it's been very different from time to time. Sometimes we talked about it a lot if I was in a period of my life where it occupied my mind, but other times we didn't talk about it at all. So I think it's varied a lot. It's hard to say, I guess. But we would talk about it when something would come up that would remind us. And also if I had questions or something like that, we would also talk about it. So someone's asked me if my sisters are also donor conceived, and no, they're not. So at that point, as I told before, they had made the method called ICSI, which means that you take just, you need much less sperm to put on the egg to conceive, and that's why they are actually my dad's biological children. So yeah. And I will post this live on my Instagram when we're done, because someone just wrote that they missed the beginning due to work, and yeah, so I will definitely post it so that everyone can watch it. Someone's asked me if I've met my donor. No, I have not. He's an anonymous sperm donor, and I have no wish to meet him at all. So no. I think someone's asked me also what the title of my book, and my book is called Donor Child, A Child of Love. So I've also made a post about it recently, so you can check it on my Instagram. And I also think I have a link in my bio if you want to buy the book. Great. Was your family pretty open about using donor sperm with friends and family from the beginning? So my parents went through 6 years of fertility treatment. So I think at that point they had told everyone, because it was so hard, and they had given up hope that they would conceive. So they were actually almost through with the adoption process. So yeah, I think they just told everyone because they struggled. But yeah, it's been fine. It's been nice to know that people knew, and I could talk about it if I wanted to, but I've never felt like it was something that people brought up or thought about when they were with me or my family. Someone says that they're scared that their boys will feel like the second best option. I've never felt like the second best. I've always felt, as I've said before, I've always felt really, really special, and I think I've always known that my parents tried so hard to conceive, that I was just so wanted and so loved from the moment I was there, that I've never felt like I was the second best option. No, not at all, actually. So, yeah, no, never crossed my mind. Okay. So if you have a last question, please feel free to make a comment. If not, I think I will call it a day for my first Instagram live here. I have a couple of ideas for upcoming Instagram lives. I want to do one with a girl I know that is also donor conceived. Also, I'm doing one with Defining Mom the 1st of July on her channel. And then I would like to do both an Instagram live together with my mom, where you can get to ask questions and we can answer them, and also one with my dad. So yeah, I think that would be something that is coming up at some point. So I think seems like there aren't any questions, so I'll call it a day. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been really, really nice, and yeah, have a very, very nice day. Oh, someone just put a comment. If I know anyone who's egg donor conceived, unfortunately, no, I don't know anyone. No, sorry, can't help you with that. All right, but thank you guys. Hope to see you another time. Bye.